Hi everybody, Jeff and Mary here. We have been busy getting ourselves outfitted and moved on to the boat, and we're finally getting ourselves in a place where we're feeling comfortable and all moved on, and we thought it might be an appropriate time to start with a little touring for everybody. So we'll break it into sections, but what we're going to do today is take a tour around the inside of the boat, and we'll show you what things look like in there. So let me get the camera turned around, and we'll go inside and take a look. So this is the view from the cockpit, and I'm facing forward right now, and we've got I'll show you more of this in a follow-on video, but we've got seating area back here, and then the main helm station over on this side. And now we're going to be walking through the sliding door and into the main interior area of the boat. So this is the salon, and I'll give you a little overview. To port here, we've got the galley, and then panning along, we've got a nav station, port forward, and then a dinette area, and then back around this way, a little seating area, TV set, and then this is the door that I just came through, so that's looking back out into the cockpit. So let me start showing you around the galley a little bit. We've got a U-shaped galley, which is convenient for times when you're at sea and things are kind of rough, because you've got areas to wedge yourself in and lean against. Got a huge amount of counter space, so it's a real nice area to work in. We've got a little refrigerator here, and then the galley sink, small appliances, coffee maker, toaster, soda stream. We've got propane canisters aboard, kind of like you might have in an RV. So these heating appliances are gas powered. So we've got a gas cooktop here, and then double gas oven down here. We also have electric, of course. So this is our microwave. It's an electric microwave, and we've got various storage around, some drawers and cabinets and stuff. Got a really neat feature down here for a boat, and it's a little single drawer dishwasher, which is just perfect for the two of us. And actually you might think it's pretty extravagant, and I guess it is, but in actuality it probably uses less water to do a load of dishes than you would use in the sink. So it's kind of a water-saving device. At least that's what we tell ourselves. And then as I pan along, here's Mary sitting in some lounge chairs. These chairs we saw on the original version of this boat that we looked at. And the chairs actually come from IKEA, but they're so comfortable, and it's so nice to have an area where you can be comfortable like that, put your feet up, read a book. It's a very nice place to hang out, as you can see Mary doing. Got a TV in the corner, and there's this stereo actually in the wall just above Mary's head. And then as we pan along, we've got the dinette area here, and Discovery made a really nice Celtic knot inlay in the table for us. One thing about Discovery is their woodwork is just amazing. They're so good. So this is all custom made in their wood shop. It's got inlaid darker wood. This is all inlaid darker wood. They just do a very, very fine job with their cabinetry. There's some nice opening windows going forward, looking forward. And on a sailboat, if you're at anchor, the wind is always coming towards the front of the boat. And it's very, very nice to be able to open those up and have a nice breeze through the boat. We've got other ventilation too. There's hatches in the ceiling in various places. So it's a good boat to be able to stay cool and ventilated in. This area is our nav station. We can both navigate and control the boat, and also communicate and control the electrics from this station. We've got a panel down here with some of our electrical controls. I'm going to sit down in the nav space here. It's it's really a great spot to, if it's at night and maybe it's cold and you don't want to be outside when the boat is sailing, you can navigate from here and have a great view all around the boat, so you can look for traffic, look for other boats. We've also got communication stuff here. This unit is a single sideband ham radio style, and it's good for communicating long distances. We can talk anywhere from hundreds to even thousands of miles over this radio, both on the marine bands and on the amateur radio bands. We also can get email, text-based email when we're offshore over this radio. We've got another radio here. This one's called a VHF, and this one is good for much shorter distances, maybe up to about 30 to 40 miles. And it's great when you're in a coastal area. You talk to Coast Guard on it, talk to other boats, but it's more for short-range communications. We've got portable equipment, of course. We've got an iPad that we can run charts on, and we also can channel the navigation equipment on the boat into this iPad. So the iPad can be a device that you carry around with you and monitor and control the boat. These guys are called MFDs, multifunction displays, or chart plotters, and they're fully configurable. You can put any kind of data you want on them. Currently, I've got this one set up as a chart, and if we want to, I can set up the autopilot on this screen so that we can control what way the boat is steering. We can look at other sorts of data. For instance, this screen shows us what the wind speed is, how deep the water is, where the wind is coming from. And then you can configure the other chart plotter to show you different data if you want to. Currently, I've got it set up where the one to the left is showing a chart, and then the one to the right is showing radar as broadcast from our boat. So this gives you a way to compare what's supposed to be out there according to the chart with what's actually out there according to the radar. So on this screen here, this is our boat just depicted on the screen, and you can see we got a bridge going down here, and there's a marina behind us across the river. Now those are all things that are supposed to be there according to the chart data. On this side, this is radar, and we have a spinning antenna up on our mast, and it's spinning around. It's sending out a radar pulse, and then a radio pulse, and then it's receiving that back and interpreting those returns as depicting objects on this radar screen. So this one it's not using any data, like from a chart or anything. It's actually broadcasting a radio wave, returning to us, and giving us a real view of what's out there. So where this one is telling you what's supposed to be out there, this one's telling you what is out there. And if you compare the two screens, we're showing a bridge here on the chart. There should be a bridge there. And as you look over here, yeah, there's the bridge. And that's the real bridge returning with the radar return showing up on the screen for us. The chart shows us there should be a marina over here. And then when we look at the active radar, yeah, there's the marina. So the combination of these two things is a really great feature where you can compare what the world is supposed to look like according to the chart and the data with what the boat is actually seeing over radar. In bad weather, we can sit in here, we can look at radar, we can look at the charts, and we can keep track of everything that's around us. We can see other boats if they're getting close to us. So it's a great way to monitor, a great way to navigate where we are and what we're doing. So let me take you around for a little bit more of a tour. We're going down the starboard hull. We're a catamaran, of course, so we've got the center section, and then we've got the two hulls. So this is walking down into the starboard hull, and this hull would be the guest side of the boat. So we've got two sleeping cabins over here. one forward, one aft, and both of these cabins have heads. Heads are what you call a bathroom on a boat. So let me come forward and I'll show you these cabins. This is the forward cabin. We've got lots of cabinetry, nice ventilation, get the big hatches in the ceiling. This is a type of berth called a V-berth, and what happens here for sleeping is this pulls back, and then the cushion up there infills here, and it makes a really nice, probably a king-size area for two people. And we've got a little more cabinetry, a hanging locker here. All the cabins, the complete boat really is all climate controlled. So we've got two separate systems. One system is a reverse cycle heat pump style air conditioner. So when we're plugged into electricity, by the way, it's an English boat, so everything was in Celsius. 20 degrees C is about, I don't know, just around 70 degrees, I guess. But anyway, when we're plugged into shore power or running off the generator, we can run these units as either air conditioners or reverse cycle heaters. And there's 5 of them spread around the boat, so all areas of the boat can be heated and cooled with those systems. If we're not on electricity, we've got another system, which is a diesel-fired hot water system. Back in one of the engine rooms, there's a diesel-fired boiler, and that boiler makes hot water. The hot water pumps all around the boat, and then there's fans and radiators in each cabin. So when that system's on, you can set a temperature on this controller, and then that will control the hot water that comes into the little radiator that puts heat into this cabin. And that's one of the heat ducts down there. So again, when we don't have high power electricity, we still have a way to keep the boat very warm and comfortable using the batteries and burning diesel. This is the head for this cabin, and each of the heads have a toilet, a wash basin, and a stand-up shower. So now as we're going aft towards the rear cabin, we've got back here about a queen-size bed, and again, nice opening ceiling hatches. We're up against a dock, so you can't see out anything on these windows, but I'll show you the windows on the other side. Again, beautiful Discovery cabinetry. You know, more examples of the inlay woodwork that they do. Nice hardware. Got a hanging closet over on this side, and all the closets are lighted. On a boat, you call them lockers. And then another head here. And same arrangement with basin, toilet, shower. Oh, and this is a neat feature. When we're plugged in and we have electricity, when we're on the dock, we have heated towel bars. So if you visit us and we're in a marina, we can offer you nice hot towels after your shower. So now, heading back towards the middle of the boat, up the stairs into the salon, and we'll go across to the port hall, and I can show you what's called the owner's side of the boat. This, by the way, is a guy Mary found in an antique shop the other day. She thought he was really cute. I think he looks a little like Chucky, but we're glad to have him. He's a nice guy to have aboard. So on this side, we've got a hallway and a space that pretty much goes the full length of the boat. That window back there is just about at the back of the boat. And then as you go forward, the wall of the shower just butts up against one of the four lockers up near the bow of the boat. We've got the head forward, the master head forward, master stateroom aft, and then lots of cabinetry and storage here in the middle. So let me take you up into the head. Same sorts of Same sorts of equipment up here, but a bigger space. So we've got the main shower here. Very roomy, very comfortable. I'm stepping in the shower now and looking back towards the rest of the head. Got the toilet, nice wall of mirrors. These are all opening cabinets back here. And we've got all of our, well, you got our medical equipment and a bunch of stuff back there. Then the sink over here, heated towel bar again. This is what I wanted to show you in terms of these windows on the other side. We didn't have a view because we were up against the dock, but it's really so cool to be able to stand down here or even sit here and look out the windows. The windows are tinted very deeply, so you can be in here and nobody can see you, at least not in the daytime. But that's a nice feature of the boat, we think. Everything's light and airy. The ceilings are quite high. This area of the boat has a clear story up above with a window, so it brings a lot of light and openness down into the boat here. So I walked through the hallway back towards the master stateroom. We've got lockers, hanging locker, various storage. This is a pretty cool feature for a boat. We've got a combo washer dryer, which is actually really cool. It does, if you set the cycle up, it does the wash, and then it goes right into the dry cycle, and it works quite well. It just does small batches, but it allows you to keep up with the laundry, and you don't accumulate great big bags of laundry where you have to go find a laundromat. So it's very convenient, and for a liveaboard, it's a really nice feature to have. This is some more refrigeration here. We've got a upper-lower combo unit, and these can be run either as 2 freezers, 2 fridges, or a fridge and a freezer. Currently, we've got the fridge up in the galley providing some of our fridge space, and we're running this lower unit as a refrigerator, and then we're running the upper unit as a deep freezer. So it gives us a lot of capacity to stock up. Then as we're heading aft, we got, again, more storage, drawers. And then this is our stateroom, the master stateroom. And it's much like the other side. It's maybe just a smidgen bigger, and it doesn't have the head adjacent to it because we've got the head up forward. We got some nice hanging locker space. And we've got the view out the windows. This is especially cool because, you know, you can be laying in bed and just look out and see the water. Now, right now it's not so pretty. It's just a dock, but things will get better. And then this window looks out over the transom of the boat. We have, I mentioned ventilation. We've got good ventilation. We've got fans all over the place. So when we're in a warmer climate, we're going to be able to be comfortable without having to run air conditioning. In this cabin, we've got a fan for each of us, so that'll be very nice. And again, back up the hallway, back up into the salon. Let me give you one more quick 360 here. Mary again, and there you go. There's Echo. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we're planning to do some follow-ups. We'll the next week or so we'll try and do a tour of the outside and the decks, and then at some point we'll do a tour sailing and show you how some of the equipment works and how the boat sails. Thanks for watching.